Howdy folks, this is Checkers back again with another Fallout 4 video, here to take a look at some of the new decorations that were added in the Wasteland Workshop DLC for Fallout 4. So let's get to it. There is nothing new in floor coverings, but there are some new wall decorations, and some of them come in the form of mounted creatures' heads. Let's start off at the beginning with the mounted bloatfly head, requiring 2 wood, 2 cloth, 2 bloatfly glands, and 1 bloatfly larva. Next we have a mounted bloodbug. It requires 2 wood, 2 cloth, 2 bloodbug proboscis, an empty blood sac, and it looks about like that. Some of these I don't have the requirements, I don't have the components, but we'll take a look as best we can. Next we have a mounted Brahmin heads. It requires 2 wood, 2 cloth, and 2 Brahmin skulls. Next is a mounted cat head requiring 2 wood, 2 cloth, and 2 cat meat. Next is a mounted Deathclaw head, and it requires 2 wood, 2 cloth, and 2 Deathclaw hides, and looks about like that. Next we have a mounted dog head requiring 2 wood, 2 cloth, and 2 mongrel dog meat, and looks about like that. Next we have a mounted feral ghoul head requiring 2 wood, 2 cloth, and 1 skull, and he looks about like that. Here we have a mounted glowing one head requiring 2 wood, 2 cloth, 1 skull, and a glowing blood pack. Here we have a mounted gorilla head requiring 2 wood, 2 cloth, and 2 synthetic gorilla somethings. Not sure what, but I'm sure you'll know it when you find it. Next we have a mounted hound head, and it requires 2 wood, 2 cloth, and 2 mutant hound meats, and looks like that. Next we have a mounted mirelurk claw requiring 2 wood, 1 cloth, and 1 mirelurk meat, and looks about like that. Next we have a mounted mirelurk hunter head requiring 2 wood, 2 cloth, and 2 mirelurk meat, and we can place him in the middle there. Next we have a mounted mirelurk king head requiring 2 wood, 2 cloth, and 3 mirelurk meats, and he looks about like that. Next we have a mounted mirelurk queen claw requiring 10 wood, 2 cloth, and 2, I'm presuming, queen mirelurk meat, and maybe we can fit her claw over here as a nice central piece on this wall. Next we have a mounted mole rat head requiring 2 wood, 1 cloth, 1 mole rat meat, and 1 mole rat teeth. Next is a mounted mongrel head requiring 2 wood, 2 cloth, and 2 mongrel dog meat, and he looks about like that. Next is a mounted rad roach requiring 2 wood, 2 cloth, and 2 rad roach meat, and looks about like that. Next we have a mounted rad scorpion requiring 2 wood, 2 cloth, 2 rad scorpion meat, and 1 rad scorpion stinger. Next is a mounted rad stag's heads requiring 2 wood, 2 cloth, and 1 rad stag meat, and those look about like that. Next we have a mounted stingwing requiring 2 wood, 2 cloth, and 2 stingwing meat, and looking like that. And finally we have a mounted yaoguai head, which requires 2 wood, 2 cloth, 2 yaoguai meat, and 1 yaoguai hide, and looks about like that. Next on our list, paintings doesn't appear to have anything new, nor does signs, but wall decorations lettering is something entirely new, and I think we're going to need to be a little closer to our wall to see this very well. So here we have an ammo tag, armor tag, chems tag, and these all require various amounts of steel. Ammo is 4, armor is 5, looks like 1 per letter. Chems is 5, clothing is 8, components is 10, food is 4, guns is 4, ingredients is 10, loot is 4, melee is 5, mods is 4, storage is 7, weapons is 7, and then we have numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and all the letters of the alphabet. from A to Z, a period, an exclamation mark, question mark, colon, and a space. And there does not appear to be anything new under miscellaneous. There are some new, well, under wall miscellaneous there's nothing new, but under miscellaneous there are some new items. I believe this campfire is one new item. We can, let's find some place to slap that down. How about right here? We have a campfire and candles. We can make a makeshift altar out of these concrete stairs. There is a cat bowl, which is also new for those who have or desire to capture a cat. You can have a bowl where you would feed him, or at least ostensibly do that. The fire barrel here is also new for that warm outdoor look that says post-apocalyptic in style, requiring 7 wood, 1 steel, and 1 oil. Cat bowl required 4 plastic, candle was 1 oil and 2 cloth, and the campfire was 1 oil and 5 wood. Going back into our list, let's see, here is an oil lamp, which requires 1 oil, 1 glass, and 2 steel. An oil lamp post, which requires 1 oil, 1 glass, and 6 steel. And we'll give you a nice bracket for your entrance. And these plants and radios all look the same. Here is a wall sconce of candles to give your interior that warm candle look. There is a jukebox. The wall sconce requires 1 oil, 1 cloth, and 2 steel. And that does it for the new decorations in the Wasteland Workshop DLC for Fallout 4. So we have the candle sconces, the lantern, the lamp posts, fire barrel, candles, campfire, and a menagerie of mounted creatures to play with. Alrighty folks, I'd like to remind you that if you look in the upper right hand corner, you will see a small letter I with a white circle around it. These are cards and links to other videos that I've made, most likely about the Wasteland Workshop DLC at this point. I would also like to remind you that I have a Twitter link in the description of the video and on my channel main page. If you're on mobile, it'll be on my channel about page. I would like to thank you for watching. I hope you found the video informative and maybe just a little entertaining. I would like to invite you to subscribe, like, and share if you so desire, and ask you to please take care.